All right, guys, we're going to work on the recoil again today. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put these golf cart cup holders back here on the round tubes. These are actually round tubes, but they're not for the bad boy. I think they're for like Icons and other golf carts with the round tubes. And number one, they're ugly. Completely ugly. It's got like an orange look to it. We're gonna fix that. But this is the bracket here. Notice it's not 100% perfect at all, but we're gonna try to make it work. And this is the other side of the bracket. And that's the bottom side there. Like I said, not 100%, but we're gonna try to make these right here work. But I think the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna just try to dye this right here piece in the middle black. If you've been on the channel for a while, you've probably seen me use this high-tech industry stuff, vinyl, plastic, and carpet dye. Won't crack, split, peel, or rub off. And that's fine, because this right here is going on a bad boy buggy. And I really don't care if it does rub off, but I don't like this orange look on that. And when we're doing this, we're gonna make sure to spray in all directions because of like the stitching and stuff. We don't want to see orange one way, but not the other way. And this stuff right here dries super quick, not gonna lie to you. So once you do one coat, probably within a couple of minutes, you can go ahead and lay your second coat on there as well. There's no need to try to cover it all on one coat either. Just let it build up and then go for another coat. Like, let's see, are we done with this one right here? We're done. It's already dry. So I'm gonna go at it from another angle here. Okay, look at this right here. We just did this. It's not coming off, it's already dry. This stuff right here dries super quick. So if you're doing this on a bad boy, these bolts that go from underneath to mount, or clamp to mount to the bar is not long enough. It's a 5mm by 0.8. And let's see how long these are. 3/4 of an inch. So I'm gonna go to the hardware store. I'm gonna get one that's probably 1 inch longer than this right here. All right, got both of them on. Yes, the seat will still open with those on there. And they're not at the widest point because of the tires and that front fender up there as well. All right, so this right here is a Red Dot part number 03-155. It's an overhead canvas storage for the Red Dot tops. Like 130, 140, I think, online, but I've been selling them for, just don't quote me, 39. I can't remember. Anyways, they're supposed to only fit the Red Dot tops. However, I've been making them fit the Club Car Presidents, and I've even listed that in there that they're like a universal fit. Well, this one just got returned today. Let's see what's going on with it, and I might put it on here as well. So out of the package, this is what it looks like. You have a small pocket over here that's exposed to the elements, like a mesh pocket. You have this pocket here. Okay, you have this one, you have a clear one, you have a big one, and then it repeats itself on this side. Like, so I got all of these right here when I bought like a couple of shipping containers the other year from a golf cart place. And I probably have close to 100 of these right here still. So that's why I was blowing out for dirt cheap. So is it made for this golf cart, bad boy? Absolutely not. And I've been mounting them like up here, right? So I'm thinking I might mount it right up here, or I might mount it right here across the front. I'm not exactly sure. So there it is. I have it mounted. Zip ties, right? Here's the thing. It's not made for this. It's not made for this top. So when it's not made for something, you just mount it. Like, is this a show cart? Not at all. And if I come in here and I need to get something, well, I got access right here. I have access to both of these. It's not in the line of sight. And I can still access my speaker as well. So speaker, I got some storage, and I have my fans as well. All right, the next thing that I have is this. This is a rearview mirror with the camera on the front of it. It's a dash cam. I have a camera for the rear. It works with GPS, so it tells us how fast we're going. It tells us direction we're going. It also records, so it's a dash cam front and rear and a mirror. I'm thinking about seeing if we can get one of those windshield mounts and mount it right here on that piece of metal, because where I have it at, it's going to look sort of like that. We might have to come in here and clock the sound bar, rotate it a little bit so we can see a full point of view, but then we can have a front camera, a back camera, a speedometer, a rear view mirror, and it's going to be recording. So if anything ever happens to us or anything while we're riding this right here, then this right here is recording. I don't see why most golf cart owners don't have some sort of dash cam like this right here or something else, but I was just thinking that'd be a cool add-on there. And I got this right here from the TikTok shop. I don't know which brand this one is. Wolfbox 4K. Now it has like a rubber straps that you would go over your mirror, but I got this right here, a mirror attachment for the vehicle that I was installing it on. And then I use zip ties, because the zip ties holds this right here back stronger than those little rubber bands did that comes with it. But I think this right here is what we're going to do next. So check this out. Took the screw that was inside of this mount here, and this is the screw that initially came with those. So it's not falling out because this right here is threaded. So I'm thinking about just coming in here, drilling a hole, and putting that in from the opposite side to hold it in place. I wonder if that would be strong enough to do. I might try that. It's mounted just like so. 5mm bolt holds it in place. 5mm by 0.8 pitch thread. It's blocking a little bit right here, but I mean, hey, we're making something work that's not made for something. I like it. So I went up to Harbor Freight and I got me one of these right here mounts. It's for like roll cages, and it's for mounting like light pods and stuff like that. I'm gonna put mine right here in the dead center. I'm gonna put my backup camera on it, so it should sit between the two passengers. All right, got the mount installed. Looks pretty good. I'll put the camera on it. I'm not sure if I'm going to run the wire through the bar on the camera or not. There is a hole over here. I would have to drill into this to make a hole there to run the camera, but not exactly sure what I'm gonna do just yet. So in order to power the rearview mirror, I ordered this hardwire kit. You got like fuse taps and a puller for the fuse. You got a panel popper, some wire ties. But this is what it looks like here. You got a USB-C on one side. You got red, which is ignition, yellow, which is constant, and black, which is ground. But I'll probably just end up joining both the yellow and red together and running it to the mic tunings on one of those switches there. All right, guys, the rearview mirror is installed. This is what it looks like here with the back camera, or the rear-facing camera, which is right here. And I just mounted it with some double-sided tape to the Harbor Freight light bar mount, ran the wire down the bar, wrapped the bar, because I didn't want to run it inside the bar and all of that. On this right here mirror, which is pretty neat, you got time, you got date, you got northeast, you got speedometer on there as well. And I can come over here. That's the forward-facing camera. I can go down and up with it as well. I can do the same thing. It's going to show both cameras here. So my front and my rear. And I can do my rear too, up and down as well. Now, another cool feature about this is that it's recording. So as I ride this golf cart through town, if anything was to happen to me, this right here is going to be my witness. I don't even know why I didn't ride so long without a dash cam. That's my doings there. So there's that. So that's pretty good. But yeah, that's the dash cam. It's installed. It's got an SD card. I can download everything through an app, which I think is pretty cool. I'll link this right here in the video description down below if you want to check it out. But it's made by Wolfbox. It's got your time, your date, your day, everything on it. I think it's pretty cool. And it comes with everything you need. Now, I will say this bracket back here was the bracket that goes onto the windshield. And it takes a 5mm by 0.8 pitch thread bolt. I think it looks pretty good. It does pretty good as well. So anyways, that's a video of adding things to a golf cart that's not supposed to go on there. Number one, these right here, these are not supposed to fit on this one because these bars are too big, but we made it work. We painted the top of these right here with vinyl paint, so that's been painted. Number two, we added this storage compartment here. I use zip ties to hold mine up. You guys could use whatever you want to. I've installed these right here on a Club Car President. I put them on Easy Goes. And on the Easy Goes, I just usually take a bolt, I mean not a bolt, but a screw, and drill into the under part of the roof. And then we also added the rear view camera with the dash cam and everything built in, which is pretty cool if you ask me. But that's a video of adding things to a golf cart that's not supposed to go on there. And look at there, I got some batteries installed today on the side of the house. I'm trading a golf cart for a used solar system that my buddy's doing for me. That's the solar panels there. I don't know how many kilowatts I'm getting, but I'm building him an Easy Go, the one that's in the shop in there right now, or in the garage. Navitas, 5 kilowatts, 600 amp, 72 volts. I'll build him that for a used solar system. So anyways, that being said, appreciate you guys watching today's video. Until next time, we'll see y'all later.